Alright, you cool cats and kittens. It's time for us to learn how to do a dragon's eye with spray paint. First thing we're going to start with is some yellow. I'm going to spray that down 1 second. Kind of like that. Then the next we're going to do is take our trusty red right here, and we're going to go over top of that. And it'll look like this. Next we're going to do is take our trusty dusty doody black here and spray it on top. Kind of like that. So this next part is important. So we're going to fold the paper a very specific way. First fold it in half. And then half. And out like that. So it looks like that. And you just kind of keep folding it like that. You know, like that. So you end up with something like this. You open it up, it looks like this. So then we're going to put it down on it and press it all down. All around. And lift it up. Alright. Here's the beginning of the pupil. Alright, cool cats and kittens. Now, on to the next part. Okay, so now we want to give it the iris. So we're going to kind of arch this, like this. 1 second. So this is hard to do with one hand, so I'm going to have to do it off camera, but I'm using the black. And what I'll be doing is arching this kind of like this, and then spraying against right here. And I'll push the black paint down, making the arch shape. 1 sec. Okay, so now I have it on one side. Now I gotta do the other side. So I just flip the paper and I'm gonna do the other side. Okay, so there we have it. Now we have the iris of the pupil. So the next step is to take the black and draw the outline of the eye around it. So I'll do that now. Okay, so now it kind of looks like this, which is just the beginning stages. It will be altered. So the next thing we're going to do is take another colors, and we're going to start layering our colors around the eye. I'll show you in just 1 second. Some red. Why not some purple? Some orange. Okay, so then you finish that shit off with black. And the next thing you do, take a piece of paper, handy dandy paper, crumple it all up. What I'm going to do is take this piece of paper where the crumples are and drag it along here to make an effect. Now I'll come back and I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, so now after dragging that, it kind of gives it that effect, which kind of gives it the texture of the dragon scale. And I just tap around it a bit, like that. Okay, alright. So now we're going to just give it a light dust and a black around there, just to kind of fill in some things. So I gotta change the cap so that I can do that. So 1 second. Okay, so with this new cap, what it does is it lightly mists the black on, as opposed to a heavy spray. Just so I can get in there, get some of it covered up a little bit, much like that, so it's just not so colorful. Alright, now we're gonna work on the corners of the eye here. So what I got now is just a piece of cardboard, and I'm going to bend it into shape, which kind of just sits like this. And again, I'm going to spray against the inside of it so that the paint sprays downwards, so I can control where it's going to go, and I can make the corners of the eye just a little bit more popping. 1 sec. Alright, so after that, that's what it looks like. The camera isn't doing it. Alright, so can't get that fucking glare off, but there it is. Dragon's eye all finished up. Now you can take some green, or I could take some. So like I was saying, I'm going to take some green and spray it up in the top corners there. I'll use both dark green and this neon green I got here, and we'll come back. Okay, so now I got it painted the green, but I also put a black on top, because what I'm going to do is again take crumpled paper and just kind of want to affect the dragon scales, so kind of just go in there Make those dragon scales in the top corners. And it's done. One dragon eye. I hope this helps. Much love, everybody. Peace.